So my husband and I were considering buying a brand new construction home, and it sounded like a good idea on paper. It really did. And we were thinking, if we're gonna buy a new house, right? Or if we're gonna buy a home or whatever, it'd be great if we got a house that nobody has ever lived in before, right? A house where we ain't gotta do a whole lot of cleaning up or finding something that somebody left behind. And that all sounds well and good. We figured maintenance wouldn't be that big of a deal. It's a brand new home, right? We figured that structural integrity wouldn't be that big of a deal. But now we're having second thoughts. Now, thank goodness we didn't jump feet first into buying a construction home, but currently testing one out. It's like, first of all, your house, the foundation of it is not always the best. Like, I don't know if there are construction homes that have crawl spaces, like the foundation under it. But a lot of these construction homes are built on cement slabs. Now, my husband and I, shout out the Lead Quarter Trucker, we grew up in houses. And every house that we ever grew up in has had a crawl space and or a basement. It is a stark contrast between living on an old-fashioned house versus these houses that they just throw up in a second. And what we found is a lot of the things that they just kind of put together, the integrity of the material is not that great. We also found that a lot of times that the contractors, they're pretty shady. So when you're looking for the specs or anything like that on the house, the contractors who throw these houses up, they are kind of hard to contact after they're done building the house. So it's a pretty weird situation. And not to mention, this is what people really don't tell you about the communities around these construction homes. It's so weird to be in the new house that was just thrown up like a glorified tent in front of a bunch of people who've been here forever. So, and when you come walking out of your house, you can just kind of feel the energy that there was a culture here long before you. And the other thing that's kind of weird about that is that, you will have our brand new construction home right next to like houses that have been here before we were born. It kind of makes you feel like you're on one of those Netflix movies where, you'll see somebody who bought a house and the people in the community aren't so excited about that because they don't see you as one of them. And you can't kind of try to play like you've kind of won the hearts of a realtor or something to get there because everybody can see that you're stepping out of your glorified storage unit. But anywho, yeah, I mean, for the most part, the newer technology, it's, you could tell it's designed just to throw the house up real quick. The maintenance issues, the cheapness of the material, something to be noted. So if anybody's ever thinking about buying a construction home, I don't think it's a good idea. I think people who have bought construction homes just to rent them out, I think that's a good way to go about it. But in my personal opinion, I don't think that construction homes in general are really a good bang for your buck. The only exception I would make for this is if a person actually know who is building their home. I heard a content creator say that it's best to get people who are vetted, particularly American builders who have long standing people that you can vet for a really long time. Because what I'm thinking is happening with these newer construction homes is that they're built by random, shaky, shady, and I don't mean to put them in the same batch, but like foreign people who have no ties here whatsoever. And once they throw these homes up, they're missing just like that. There's no real way to track them. So I guess that's just my PSA. You know, be careful buying a brand new construction home. Me and my husband, we really dodged a bullet with this one. We rented. So we kind of, get to walk away from it. I mean, it's not all bad. But if you buying, not all good.